Welcome to ElliptiGO's online support videos. In this video, we will align the 8-speed hub.
Over time, your shifting cable will stretch. When this happens, your gears will feel like they're slipping while you're riding. To correct this, we will do a simple adjustment. You will not need any tools, and we'll use the barrel adjuster on the handlebars.
Before we get into the hub alignment process, we need to identify which version of the Shimano 8-speed hub you have. One version routes the shifter cable over the top of the hub, and the other version routes the shifter cable below the hub. The easiest way to tell which version you have is to look at your gear indicator on your handlebars. Stand over the bike as if you're riding it, and locate the gear indicator on the right-hand side of the handlebars. If the leftmost number on your indicator is a 1, then you have the version where the shifter cable is routed under the hub. If the leftmost number on your indicator is an 8, then you have the version where the cable is routed over the hub. Go ahead and pause the video to determine which version you have. Okay, so if you have the version where the indicator starts with a 1 and the shifter cable routes under the hub, go ahead and continue watching this video from here. If you have the other version where the indicator starts with an 8 and the cable is routed over the hub, please skip ahead to the 4-minute mark of this video. Prior to doing any adjustments, do a visual inspection of your cables. Make sure they are looped out in front of the bike and not wrapped around your steering column, and then follow the shifter cable down into the belly of the bike. It's on the right-hand side as if you were riding, and just make sure the cable housing is seated properly in the frame and is not pinched or kinked in the mudguard.
Shift down to first gear, then up to fifth, then back to fourth. Walk to the back of the bike and find the observation window to the right of the hub. The observation window is a small clear window on the top of the gray ring. Once you've found the observation window, look at the yellow alignment bars. The hub is properly adjusted when the 2 yellow bars form one contiguous line. When the bars are not aligned, the hub is out of adjustment. When adjusting the hub, the left bar stays fixed and the right bar can be moved forward or backward to line up with the left bar. To adjust the alignment, use the barrel adjuster on the trigger shifter. The barrel adjuster can be rotated clockwise or counterclockwise. To operate the barrel adjuster, pull it gently out of the receiver. Rotating the barrel adjuster clockwise moves the right yellow bar rearward. Rotating the barrel adjuster counterclockwise moves the right yellow bar forward. In this case, the right yellow bar is behind the left yellow bar, so we need to move the right yellow bar forward. To do that, rotate the barrel adjuster counterclockwise 1 full turn. Once you've made an adjustment, you have to reset the shifter into 4th gear. Shift down to 1st gear, then up to 5th, then back to 4th. Now check the alignment of the yellow bars in the observation window. If the bars are not perfectly aligned, make another adjustment. Pull out the barrel adjuster and rotate it in the proper direction. Shift down to 1st gear, then up to 5th, then back to 4th. Go back to the observation window to see if the yellow bars are aligned properly. Repeat this process until the bars are properly aligned. I can see the bars are properly aligned, so now my hub is adjusted correctly. Your shifter cable will stretch over time, so check the alignment at least once a week. If your hub is properly aligned but fails to shift correctly, discontinue riding the ElliptiGO and contact customer service for assistance.
Prior to doing any adjustments, do a visual inspection of your cables. Make sure they are looped out in front of the bike and not wrapped around your steering column, and then follow the shifter cable down into the belly of the bike. It's on the right-hand side as if you were riding, and just make sure the cable housing is seated properly in the frame and is not pinched or kinked in the mudguard. Shift up to 8th gear and down to 4th gear using the shifter on the handlebars. Move to the rear of the bike and locate the small display window in the hub. You should see 2 yellow set lines. When you are riding and shifting, the cassette joint will move, so the inside yellow set line tells you your gearing. The outside yellow set line shows you what your alignment is. In this situation, we need to add tension to our cable. The inside yellow set line is below the outside. To do this, we will rotate the barrel adjuster located on the shifter at the handlebars counterclockwise or forward. Rotate the barrel adjuster, and while you're doing that, your cable will pull the inside set line to align to the outside. Keep going until the 2 yellow set lines are aligned. Double check this by shifting back up to 8th and then back down to 4th. If you have found you've given too much tension or you need to release some tension, as shown here, you will then use the barrel adjuster and rotate it clockwise or towards the rear wheel to loosen the tension. Again, shift back up to 8th and then down to 4th, moving to the rear of the bike to ensure that the 2 yellow set lines are parallel. Your hub is aligned when those 2 yellow set lines are parallel.